Hi, my name is Christopher and I'm going to be telling you today about the Mariner's Quadrant. The quadrant is a navigational tool used to determine the latitude of the area you are in. You use the quadrant by aligning the edge with the sun, or Polaris, and where the string ends is your latitude. It can be used on Polaris or the sun. By the way, the Polaris is actually the North Star. No one really knows who invented the quadrant. There have been discoveries of ancient quadrants that date back thousands of years ago. They are believed to have Ottoman or Mamluk origin. It is not known when the quadrant was exactly created, but as you all know, it is believed to have been originated thousands of years ago. Pytheas was a Greek explorer who is believed to have used this on his voyage to Orkney Islands thousands of years ago. I am now going to teach you how to make your own homemade quadrant. The materials needed are wood, cardboard, or styrofoam. It does not matter which you use at all. You also need a weight and a string and a template provided from the following site. Please pause and search up this link. Okay, now that you've already searched up the link, I'm now going to tell you how to make it. So first, cut out the pattern copy that you just printed out. Then, trace on the wood, styrofoam, or cardboard and cut it out. Glue the pattern to the backing. Now drill or poke a hole through the star. Then run the string through the hole and tie it on both sides. And finally, tie the weight to the string so it hangs below the instrument. The quadrant was originally created by cutting out a fourth of a circular board and carving in the numbers with the correct distance and spaces between them, and then adding a weighted string to it. Quadrants also frequently had designs on them, kind of like this one. And now what you all been waiting for, my quadrant. Hi, my name's Christopher, as you all know, and I'm going to be telling you today about the Mariner's Quadrant. So, what they would do back then was they would use this quadrant to find the latitude of the area that they were in by pointing at the sun. Let's say the sun is right there. Pointing it on the sun along the edge right here, and then the string told them how to use it. Now you'd have to point this north or south because the sun, as you all know, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So if it was 12 and you pointed it up like this, you'd get the wrong latitude. This, you'd probably think, is much nicer than one made out of popsicle sticks. Although, back in the day, they made these out of probably the nicest wood they could find. They were very simple to make, so they tried to make them less drab than the system already was. So they had little designs on them. They'd also make them very, very exact. So they have to make these exact because this could be a life or death situation because they could just keep spinning around the Pacific Ocean and they'd never find it if they had an incorrect quadrant. So I made this quadrant by braiding three strings together, as you can see, and then adding a weight at the bottom. And I got some plywood, I cut it out, I stained it, and then I got a Dremel and I rounded it off to look nice and pretty. Then I got the template, I laminated it, and I used some hot glue and glued it on so that it looks nice and effective. I'm going to tell you how hard it was to use this. Let's say that you need to get to Ohio, and the direction it is in, the latitude of the area it is in, and all they gave you to navigate it was this and the compass. It'd be pretty hard if you ask me, because I don't think I could do that. But back then, they had to make do with what they had. So they had a few other navigational tools, and they'd use these on their voyages. I'm not saying it was easy, but it was a very, very helpful navigational tool. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Bye.
Thanks for watching.